Hello everyone, I have a very special guest with us today. This is Mike Peterson. He's the founder and owner of Peterson Dental Labs. I've been really looking forward to making this video because he's very special to this office. He is basically the guy that makes everything happen behind the scenes and makes us dentists look good when we deliver beautiful cases and beautiful smiles to our patients. He's also very special because I've known him for a long time now, but he's been working with this office for over 40 years. Yeah. Basically longer than I've been alive. So today we want to just keep it very informal. I wanted to introduce Mike, tell you a little bit about what we do here, what's unique about what we do, because I'm very fortunate to have Mike just literally 5 minutes away. And having that ability to have your lab 5 minutes away and have Mike involved in every step of the process really allows us to be predictable, deliver the best product we can, and it just makes work more enjoyable and it makes things easier for everybody.
Sure does. And one of the things that we love about working with Dr. Baez is that we get to see patients so that when Dr. Baez and a patient come up with a treatment plan that fits their patient, it's nice to be able to see the patient and meet with them and be able to firsthand hear the patient's concerns so that we can try to meet and exceed their expectations on the delivery of their appliances when we're finished.
Absolutely.
And it's really great to be able to do that.
You know, one of the most challenging things in dentistry is you can do the most beautiful job in the dental chair, but it's communicating that information to the lab. And you know, we go above and beyond. We write very detailed notes in those lab prescriptions. We take as many photos as possible. And that still, for some cases, is just simply not enough. Having the ability for the guy that's making these restorations to see the patient firsthand, in person, see what they're like in their natural habitat, really allows us to give them a smile that is custom made for them.
And it's interesting when you see a restoration in the lab on a model, it looks great, and you put it in the mouth and there's an emergence profile or an angle that doesn't hit right to the light, and it's nice to be able to see that so that we can make those changes and just fine-tune it that last
and it happens. I would be lying to you if I told you every case was perfect, but the ability to have Mike down the street allows us to literally just make a quick adjustment, have it right back to the patient, and you know, literally the next day, and just deliver the restoration and not compromise on any quality, on the aesthetics, just be able to deliver predictably a great product every single time.
That's really amazing to be able to do that. We really enjoy it. I started my career in an office where we worked with an office that the lab I had was in an office with doctors there, so we were able to see patients all the time. So we kind of developed our business plan was to be able to be chairside with you and help, and it really makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and the way, you know, this office actually has a lab, but the way dentistry has evolved and technology has evolved, some of the machines necessary to make these restorations are as big as my own lab. Mike actually has a facility that is almost 10,000 square feet. So it is a blessing to have someone this close by with so much technology, you know, an amazing staff that just allows us to be predictable.
Yeah, it's not just the technology, it's also the materials that change. Almost daily, there's a new material on the market that we get to test and work with to be able to make restorations prettier and prettier as time goes on. So it's been an amazing transition what's happened with material science in our industry. It's very difficult to keep up with.
No, it's really cool. One unique opportunity that I've had Mike, his son is also a lab technician, so I work very closely with Chris Peterson, and together we're about the same age, and together we've been able to stay on the cutting edge. We work very closely publishing articles into lab magazines and stuff because he does the lab work, but on the clinical side, I'm able to capture all these steps and we've been able to create manuals, we've been able to create protocols for other dentists that are looking to do the same thing, and we've been able to help the dental community.
And another thing is really, I think, pretty amazing. You come to the lab a lot, and you get a chance to see what we do and how we do our part, and gives you ability to, I see what you do when what's going on in your office, and you come to the lab and see what's going on at the lab, and so that we can fit this better together. This synergy that we have together is really great.
That synergistic approach, believe it or not, allows me to sleep better at night. You know,
Me
it's
too.
like I know that once I go to your lab
Yeah.
and we look at the case together, I know the case was mounted properly. It looks
Right.
exactly how it looked clinically in my office, and that I know, you know, I feel confident they can make the restoration, and I can go to sleep at night a lot better.
Yeah, me too.